Well, just got to the shop for the first time in a minute. Figured I'd give an update. Here's the current status of the old Supra. These are the Duraflex, supposed to be fenders. They were complete pieces of crap. So we ended up having to chop them up. So we still get the look of the wide fenders, but they're fiberglassed all in. So they're not exactly wide body, but it's good enough for me. Not like we're going to be tracking it or anything. So interior's still pretty much gutted. Then we got the wide fenders from Duraflex as well. I skimped out apparently and didn't get the shine ones that were a little bit better quality. These were rough, to say the least. So those have been all molded in rather than what some of the people do with the nutserts. And so we got the engine bay pretty much sealed right now. So just need to do some more sanding and we can lay down that base coat around the whole car once we get the rest of the stuff done. I don't really feel like opening that paint until we're completely ready for it yet. So the project's going well. You know, it could be it could be better. Only having to be able to work on it a couple nights a week, you only get so much done. And got the diff all cleaned up. This was disgusting. Got the rust emulator on there so that it kind of gives a little bit more protection. I think I'm gonna leave this bare. I think it just looks pretty good. And we got the front bumper here. We were gonna use the Duraflex one. And I'll show you that one. Could be better. It is a lot of body work that we just don't feel like doing because we're already doing so much. So that one, we got that. So we're not using it. We're going to go back to the stock one for the 88. And honestly, I think it looks great. And it fits really well with those fenders too. So we're going to roll with that. Got some side skirts that we still have to figure out what the hell we're doing with. Rear bumper, we got it all sealed up. It's got the rear splats from Duraflex. So got those molded all in. Again, we could have just riveted them, but it is what it is. For the fuel tank, get this stuff out here. For the fuel tank, we got a AEM 340 in here, just a single pump. It's got the SR Fab billet hanger, and then it's got the new wiring for that. Haven't decided if I'm going to do the 12 volt mod or not. Honestly, I just want to get it in the car and get it wired. But as you can see, I need to clean up some more of this. And here's the subframe that's been giving me complete hell. So I got it all repainted. I got the energy suspension bushings in this guy. I still got to do one more. Been waiting for it to dry because the weather has been complete crap. Stupid cold, and I don't really feel like painting that. So got these all cleaned up. I'm going to leave these as is. And like I said, control arm's been painted. I got the who makes those? I don't remember who makes them. The subframe bushings for the front. I am not doing the back yet. I think that's going to be a project for later. And got my whole spare parts. Got some more painted pieces for the front bumper that were all rusty as crap. So I got that rust emulator on there. And got the backing plate for the brakes on there all painted, and the knuckle. I think that looks pretty good. So that'll look pretty new. Got new rotors and pads and new calipers for it too that I'm going to end up painting. And of course painting the hardware too, because why not? Then we got the tow hitch things for the front. Went ahead and painted those too with that rust emulator and hit with a coat of black. So that's what these bad boys are for. And then the piece de resistance. Got the SR Fab alternator drop hanger so I can keep my AC. Got the ATI pulley with crank sensor trigger kit from Sound Performance. Got the drift motion billet pulley. I got pulley for here and one for the alternator that I'm going to be putting on. And this is an NA motor, so it's the 7MGE. I ended up buying a 7MGTE intake so that I don't have to worry about fitment issues or anything like that with the intercooler piping, because as pretty much everyone that's done these cars knows, this is not just a, one and done situation. You always end up finding something else you want to do. This is my hell. CX Racing turbo manifold. I'm not a huge fan, honestly. I like it. I think it looks great. Just meh. So, some issues inside, and uses a 50 millimeter wastegate, and that thing is a piece of shit. So we'll probably end up swapping this later. I don't know when, but probably end up swapping it later, because the Borg Warner turbo I got is much nicer than this manifold. Got the R35 coils, NM Motorsport plate underneath, as well as the NM bracket. Fits great. Everything has perfect clearance right here. Got this thing off of shop. It's pretty sweet. Fuel rail's been modified. So I'm going to be running AN lines and custom lines all the way back to the pump. So got rid of the cold start injector. I think I'm going to be probably putting that back in. 750cc injectors in there from Clean Injection. Yeah, it's fully built. It's got forged pistons, forged rods. I did the oil pressure mod with that stiff spring from Drift Motion. Let's see, what else we got? I think that's about it for now. Oh, there's that alternator. Got the billet alternator from Drift Motion. Not billet, polished, sorry. I like it. It's pretty shiny. Here's the other pulleys for the water pump and the pulley for the alternator. I don't know if I'm going to use it. So this maybe end up going on Marketplace. Who knows for how much. Didn't really pay much for it. Need to clean this guy up. He's disgusting. But still spins, so la-di-da. One thing I ran into with the CX Racing manifold. With my turbo, because it is much larger than probably they wanted you to put on, it hits. So it'll hit basically right here. And if you cock it the right way, you basically are running the pipe straight up, and then you're coming down and going down underneath the front crash bar for that intake, or the intercooler. So from MK3 Supra forums, got a flange here that we're going to weld. I already test fitted it and was able to spin the entire housing so it doesn't hit. So that's cool. Clean up the rack and pinion here. Got a whole closet full of shit that is probably going on the car. So that's pretty much it. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I haven't remembered to show you guys, but figure what the hell. I'll show you around, and hopefully we can get this bar rolling, and we got to get it out of here by January 1st so that my brother-in-law can get rid of this place. So as long as we get it rolling and painted and that engine in there with everything, then I'm in business, and I'll be working on it in my garage. So thanks for coming by, and check out later.